Clayton Stamper.
How you doing? This is for all the candidates, a yes or no question. Would you pledge to support a balanced budget amendment, except in times of constitutionally declared war?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I already did it.
Yes.
I already had it.
Yes.
You have a follow-up question?
Thank you.
Okay. Mike McCoy? Mike, you had a question on Second Amendment. Was that question answered, or do you
Yes,
want to
but I
ask
was
another
going to
question?
ask a different question now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask a question on the Second Amendment, but I'm very pleased with your answers on that, and I appreciate that.
Can't hear.
My mic's off. What I'd like to know now is, each and every one of you pledge to do everything you can possibly do to repeal the health care bill which was passed by the abomination.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yesterday.
I think that's a unanimous yes.
I'm sorry, if I could, I just think it's important to say what's on my mind, because sometimes things slip our mind. All the folks up here would do a better job in Zach's space. Here's what, on the way down here today, please understand this, on the way down here today, I heard that now Zach's space is against NAFTA. And all of a sudden, he's going to start taking all of these conservative positions, hoping that you have a very short memory of what just took place during the last 14 months. Plus, all the stimulus money, all the bailout, and all these projects are going to be coming our way. I just think we need to be very alert of what's going on and help those people around us help us have long memories of exactly what we've just gone through the last 14 months.
Thank you.
If I could add something there, and what Coach was saying earlier that I kind of it slipped my mind, but it was on the a historian from the Congress. I talked to a historian that was telling me about how Congress back years and years ago, before the invention of air conditioning, only met during the winter months, and then they started getting real hot, and they had to go home. And when the invention of air conditioning is what caused most of the liberalism that we've seen over the last several years, because they quit going home. So that was a point that the coach was making earlier.
Thank you. Ken Wells.
Would y'all be willing to retire on Social Security? After you get out of office, you get through there, you want to take Social Security retirement instead of whatever they got there?
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm Social Security exempt. I filed Social Security exempt when I was 18 years old. I've never paid into Social Security. I'm not a socialist, and I felt like I could probably invest my money better than the government could. And so I did exactly that, and I had a privilege of somebody being in full-time ministry. I think it's ridiculous for, if someone's supposed to retire in that kind of money. I think everybody should be able to invest their own money for retirement. Yeah.
I think the gentleman's question was, we're going to go over there and try to enrich ourselves. Is that really what you're asking?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I would be for a reduction in the staff in Washington, D.C. and have those guys come home. How about if we really want to find out who wants to go represent us? Why don't we cut the salary in about half? If they can make so much money to go there, we would have fewer people who would want to go there. We need citizen leadership and people who are not going there to enrich themselves and people who are not concerned so much about re-election. We see guys go to Washington, D.C., paupers, and leave millionaires. There's something seriously wrong with that system. We need to bring all that in.
My answer is no also, but one of the reasons they live in Washington, D.C. as millionaires is because they leave their congressional posts and then they become lobbyists for the big law firms there in D.C. where they make $500 to $1 million or $2 million a year. There needs to be some revolving door protections, even stronger than what we have right now, so that it doesn't happen. I too won't make a commitment to that. First of all, amount of Social Security I receive is very small. And secondly, the Social Security system, I'm not 100% confident it's going to be there down the road a ways, because all of our entitlement programs are in serious trouble. They are not actuarially sound, and we need to rely on our own personal investments. I believe in accepting responsibility, not just for my retirement, but for my actions and everything I do. And I think a lot of the problems in this country can be resolved if we learn to accept responsibility.
I like to say, Ronald Reagan was the one that started the individual retirement account. I was starting out farming a few years after that. And I opened my first one, and I put the maximum in a few years when I could. And because planning for the future, and the price got right, personal responsibility. And we're going to have a huge crisis coming because it's insolvent, and there's a lot of people who are going to be retiring, baby boomers, and they're counting on Social Security for their survival. We've got a huge problem.
Okay. I'm just after the baby boomers, so I've never counted on Social Security, so I'm not counting on it now, whether I go to Congress or not. I've worked since I was 16. I'm already fully vested in a private retirement plan, and so I'm not counting on that one way or the other, or the congressional benefits. I've worked hard to get where I am. I continue to work hard, and I'm not going to Congress for the benefits. I'm going to serve the people.
I think the issue you bring up, though, is that congressmen, when they retire, get a better benefit than Social Security. They're putting themselves on a different playing field. I would vote not only to cut congressional pay, they need to cut their retirement plan. I think it would be far better to cut them in half and have more congressmen so that you can get a hold of your congressman, because we know Zach's base is impossible to get a hold of them.
Could some of you folks that have been in Congress explain what this position pays per year and what your retirement would be? And after one term, you get $180,000 rest of your life?
No, I don't think, no, it's not that.
Okay. But it's considerable.
I think is it 3 terms, 6 years, and there's a retirement that is established after that, which is ridiculous. If you can work anywhere for 6 years and increase your retirement, that's wrong.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Dr. Ralph Skilling.